Part 3 of Zelda Chaos, let's go!
After successfully failing at the Fire Temple, our next objective is the Water Temple. We first pick up Din's Fire before heading back to Zora River, where Link has frequent heart attacks. You'd think the ice platform staying under Link's feet would make it easier to get into the Ice Cavern, but nope. Collecting the silver rupees in the Ice Cavern itself wasn't much easier, especially when this block just doesn't behave properly, just getting stuck on the ground sliding in place. But after about 30 minutes of struggling, we pick up the Iron Boots, learn the Serenade of Water, and get the Zora Tunic from King Zora. We reunite with Princess Ruto, who stares at us for an uncomfortably long time. And then the cutscene breaks, somehow allowing us to walk up to Ruto directly, discovering she doesn't actually have any collision to her model. Ruto is also capable of teleportation, as when she starts swimming to the surface, she only goes as far as just before the next floor before vanishing from existence. We grab the dungeon map, perform some graceful dives into solid structures, and then attempt to do literally anything. The Water Temple is confusing enough on its own, but we're frequently met with obstructions like firewalls, bombs that refuse to explode, my voice cracked, objects flying at us, and the occasional heart attack. There was even a point where I got pushed out of bounds and couldn't get back into the dungeon properly. I honestly don't know the layout of the Water Temple too well, despite having gone through it several times before, but after many trials, setbacks, and losses of direction, we eventually come face to face with the entity that has been taunting us this entire game. He's shown up in cutscenes, done some weird things, and has tried to kill us on many occasions. He really has been our shadow throughout this entire adventure. For the most part, we've ignored him. But now it's time for us to face him directly in what will be our most difficult fight yet as we take on Dark Link.
Before I show this fight, we should cover how Dark Link functions here. His health is directly proportionate to the amount of health we have, which each one of our hearts being one hit we need to land on Dark Link. Most gamers will typically have 10 to 12 hearts by the time they reach this point, but due to the Chaos Engine, we have 33. One of the major ways we can fight Dark Link is with the Megaton Hammer, and if you saw the last video, you'd remember we don't have that. The ambush event is what's been causing Dark Link to show up in this entire game, and of course, it can happen during this fight too. It's also just the Dark Link that is tied to this room that opens up the way forward, which means we need to pick out the correct Dark Link in the middle of all this chaos, while also dealing with anything else that the game throws at us. Enjoy the insanity.
Okay, this is the actual Dark Link. I don't know if this does anything. It doesn't. Okay, cool. Dark Link is just immune to fire. Why is this not? Why can't I move? Okay, the door is gone. Wait, is Actor Chase also assigned to Dark Link? I died again. Do I get pulled to Dark Link if Actor Chase happens in this room? That's actually kind of funny. Just stand there for me. And of course it disabled the bomb timer as I'm trying to do something with it. Die. Does it randomize Dark Link's health too? Oh my gosh. This game is having some trouble with Dark Link. Oh wow, he's in immediate shield position. Okay, that's interesting. I can't do anything with it though because the game won't let me, but that's funny. Oh my gosh. You enter Nehru's love, and Dark Link immediately enters a shield position. Yeah, I figured. I got stuck in the tree. So Actor Chase just kind of kills me. It's the second Dark Link. We're down here now. I don't know what happened. We're in the void. There's a second tree. I can't target the... I mean, that's the right Dark Link right there. But there's another one also trying to hit me. There's two Dark Links in this room. And only one of them is the legitimate one. I can't get out of this void, though. This is not a solid wall. That's the real one up there. Oh, hello. He's down here now. I'm fighting two Dark Links. Three Dark Links! There are three Dark Links down here! Which one to use the real one? That's not a good sound. I'm just gonna reload that. Oh, I got him! I got him! Where is he? Where are you? Hey. I got him once, I can do it again. There we go, I got him twice. I got him twice, we're doing good. We are doing good. 3 times. 3 times. I'm saving up every hit because it matters. 4 times. I put him into immediate defensive position, and he just has no idea how to work with it. Oh my gosh, I can't move because my animations are so slow. Oh, hello. Fierce deity time, let's go! Take this! I'm hitting Dark Link. Dark Link is definitely being attacked. There are 3 of them! 4 of them! There are 4 Dark Links! Which one of you do I gotta kill? The game is super laggy right now. How many Dark Links are there gonna be in this room? Which one's the real one? There are 5 Dark Links. Why are they both acting like they have two-handed weapons? Why is Dark Link using a two-handed Master Sword? What the heck is this? Whoa, my gosh. Are they copying Fierce Deity's actions? Ow, how'd you hit me? Oh, dang it. Oh, because Link's also trying to use a two-handed weapon. Junk item again. Oh my gosh. What the? I just got warped to the like. What the heck? And now Star Fox? It just took away my rupees. What the? This like has magnetic powers or something. Please, everyone, go away. Wait, did I win? What? Okay, well, I'm out of here, I guess. Goodbye. I guess the right Darkling just died or something. I don't know what happened, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We're out of here. With the long shot acquired, we move into the next room with the river. The entire rest of my stream time that day was spent trying to get the small key at the end of this room, but I had to keep resetting the room or the entire dungeon because too many things kept breaking or I kept dying. I'm glancing over a lot here, but for context, the Dark Link fight we were just in took me about 20 minutes to get through. Trying to get this one key took me almost an hour. Another half hour of chaos later and we get the boss key for the dungeon. Luckily, Morpha gave us no real issues and Ruto felt like sealing our engagement properly.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
The cutscenes of the flaming Kakariko village play out mostly normal until Link gets the spins. We learn the Nocturne of Shadow, grab an egg, and then return to the past to play the Song of Storms and open up the bottom of the well. Nothing really major happened during my time there, aside from one point where I got brought up out of bounds and had this pretty cool look over the entire dungeon layout. Finishing off Dead Hand as Fierce Deity Link felt like a justification to our nightmares, and we were rewarded with a Lens of Truth. We then head back to the future and open up the Shadow Temple, facing off against Dead Hand one more time, which wasn't all that complicated here either. Did you lose this? What? It didn't give me the boots! What happened there? I was supposed to get the boots. What happened? Let's try this again. Yay, hover boots. Okay, we actually got it this time. Yeah, we got it this time. Okay. It didn't give it to us last time because some other text box or whatever got in the way. Ow. The Shadow Temple, for the most part, progressed mostly normal. There was the occasional pink void, the looming threat of Armageddon, and a couple heart attacks. You know, normal stuff. Making progress in the dungeon wasn't too difficult. We're stun locked or blown up at several points, but the dungeon is overall behaving far better than our time in the Water Temple. Sometimes the Chaos Engine is more forgiving on some days, as the dungeon gave me very little problems. Bongo Bongo, though, gave me a lot of problems. We just blew up falling in. Bongo Bongo. Okay. Oh, I got that. Okay. Gonna knock him again? Gonna knock him again? What was that? Z got switched with B. Now we're upside down. I stunned it with my explosions. I died. I can't use anything. No! Don't keep me down here. Get me back to the field, please. Seriously, I can't. What was happening? Something is very wrong with the game. Oh, I'm spinning. The drum is so terribly off-center right now. Well, there goes the hand, I guess. Guys, I think I broke the boss. Ow! Okay. Never mind, the boss is fine. The boss with no ground is being very weird. Okay, well. I can't fight the boss like this. It won't happen. There's no boss to fight. It's gone. I can't use Fierce Deity Link as his done. His magic's just not happening. His magic's not working. Well, it's not working because the Eye of Truth is active. I can't unactivate. There we go. But I can't use the Lens of Truth as Fierce Steed Link. Can we get rid of this text box, please? I can't hit him. Can't hit this enemy. I cannot hit this enemy at all. It gave me I have no attacking items. It randomized my sword to a chicken, and now it's a text box. I can't pause the game. Ow. Oh wait. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. The chicken has saved me. I couldn't move! The hands really don't know how to act with no ground. They keep trying to go back to the focus point, but then there's no ground for it to hit, so it just falls. And now fire. Door. Blackness. The boss is just gone now. Bongo Bongo is being exceptionally difficult. There are so many parts to Bongo Bongo right now, and they're just flying all over the place. I can't hit the guy if it takes away my items or my magic. I'm not that great at fighting Bongo Bongo without the magic. Few hits in there. Few hits in there. I can't use them. I couldn't fire. It wouldn't fire. It's just clicking at me. I don't know what the problem is. Bongo Bongo really has no idea how to act when he can't get to me. Okay. Oh, the A button. Ah, I'm trying. The button got swapped. Okay, one hit is fine. Good hits. Good hits. Okay, just kill me, I guess. Oh my gosh. Why did you disable my sword? Come on! Oh, okay, I can't see Bongo Bongo at all. We'll take it. We'll take it. Come on, Bongo, die already, man. Useless weapons? Seriously? Okay. Whoa, it's turned purple. I can't tell how far I am away from Bongo Bongo. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna take that, I guess. Okay. I can't see anything. Can he just die already, please? Where is anything? Are you stuck? What happened here? Guys, I think the boss properly broke this time. I can't fight him like this. He's not even doing anything. Okay. I mean, the hand's not even moving. Bongo Bongo's not even moving. Something happened here. Okay, if the boss isn't even doing anything, if the other hand's not even here, how do I win? I guess we'll just die. Restart the entire thing again. Because there's nothing I can do. There's the other hand, it's way down there, but I'm beyond the dead zone. I can't go down the... Where is it taking me? Why can't I go down the hole? I can't get up with the slow animations, but at least I'm getting healed by it. So many things went wrong there. Can I face a direction? Any one direction. Not all of them. Just one. Never mind. Link still says he wants to go every direction. This looks stupid. Good hits. Good hits. Can't friggin' see a thing. Alright. I'm sideways. What the heck happened here? What do you mean, no? This stupid
stupid game. Oh my gosh. It's always something with Bongo Bongo. Either my sword is disabled, I'm flying around, I got no arrows, I got no magic, I can't do nothing. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, one hit, I guess. We'll take that. I'm doing it. Holy crap! Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I don't want to fight Bongo Bongo ever again. That was a pain. Holy crap. Worst boss fight I've ever been through.
This fight was so far our longest, with it lasting almost an hour, but we finally collect the Shadow Medallion. And it only gets worse from here. Our next stop is the Gerudo Fortress. My usual plan for this is to just get captured immediately so I can easily access the door on the far side. Trying to avoid the Gerudo guards and fight the Gerudo warriors is kind of difficult when they get pulled directly to you, or you just get brought to a completely different location. One of these random locations was the Great Fairy that gives us Nehru's love. And leaving that fountain just takes us right to the Desert Colossus, which means we avoided having to deal with the Gerudo Fortress entirely. But if you thought the Water Temple was bad, the Spirit Temple was much worse. Sheik teaches us the Requiem of Spirit so we could return to the past and try to use the Actor Chase event to our advantage to get some treasure early, but we get stopped by Gepora and then get crushed by a boulder. We talk to Noboru, who tags us with getting the silver gauntlets, and then just chaos happens.
Oh my gosh, what is happening? I think I'm on ground somewhere. Where? What? Okay. Oh, there's a wall here. Okay, cool. I don't know where I am, and I don't know how to get down. Is that Noboru? Yeah. I can't get down. I'm stuck up here. Oh, here we go. Am I just on the second floor, but there's just no graphics? Is there a door I can hit? Why is there a switch here? Green bubble. Is this Ferraro's wind? I can use Ferraro's wind to teleport out. It just didn't inspire, but, you know, whatever. Same idea. I can also just sink into the void. That works too. Either one works as long as I got back on the ground.
Actor Chase is a frequent annoyance in this dungeon. So many switches in the Spirit Temple are placed in specific locations and are not meant to move. The good news is these objects that get pulled towards us aren't actually the switches themselves. They're more of a cosmetic appearance, such as with the diamond or sun switches. The bad news is this doesn't apply to every object, and specific events are still tied to the object themselves, such as the rock that needs to be blown up here in order to shine light on said sun switch, despite the whole shining light anyway. Fierce Deity Link also isn't really the best here, as he is not able to push objects or use the mirror shield to redirect light beams. Funnily enough, I discovered Dark Link is weak to the boomerang, which is not a weapon you would normally have during this fight, because if we did, that would have made the whole ordeal we went through earlier just a little bit too easy. Dark Link did make the Silver Rupee room a little difficult, but we persevere and move on to take on the first Iron Knuckle.
Open the door! Did that do a lot of damage to him all of a sudden? Okay. Oh, there I go. This is going well. Well, it was until I got warped out of the void. There I go. Out into the great beyond. We'll die any second now. There we go.
We grab the silver gauntlets, watch Noboru get taken away, and get attacked by our environment before returning to the future. Upon re-entering the Spirit Temple, we get wrong warped to yet another fairy fountain. This one improves our defense, which is certainly useful, but it only covers the first 20 hearts and not any of the bonus ones afterwards. Not really sure what's up with that. Anyway, we properly return to the Spirit Temple to begin the adult side of the dungeon. We pick up the compass and attempt to get some silver rupees, which at this point, you probably know how well that goes. We continue until we reach the central statue room, where we end up getting locked in an Actor Chase death cycle until we die. And then it crashes. This one room was honestly giving me a great deal of problems. Alongside the Actor Chases, we were dealing with the green screen, running backwards which made pushing objects impossible, and all I was trying to do was play Zelda's Lullaby on the statue's hand so we can obtain the key to the next door. The next room also suffers from Actor Chase, except it's actually kind of helpful. We're supposed to burn 3 Anubis enemies with this fire ring, which apparently is just always active even if you didn't hit the switch to activate it. The Anubis are just... Is that how you say it? Anubis? Anubis? Anubi? Anubi? How do you say that? The Anubis are drawn into the fire ring and all die at the same time, so after blowing up the Beamos, the doors around us open easily. The second Iron Knuckle also goes down relatively easily, and we obtain the Mirror Shield. In the room with the climbable moving walls, these walls are apparently considered objects and fly at you when Actor Chase is active. And of course, this means you cannot climb them properly and we become very vertically challenged. We could use our long shot to reach the top, but that doesn't really matter when the top platform keeps flying at us. In the room with the big key, we're supposed to hit this eye switch with arrows, though at no point in the dungeon thus far did I ever get arrows dropped for me, but the sometimes helpful Actor Chase placed the chest on a platform above the fire ring protecting it, which allowed us to open it and grab the big key. We lower the platform to the boss door, but accidentally jump off of it, so it takes me a little while to return up there. But what happens next is the most unfortunate set of circumstances in the entire playthrough. I'm entering the room before things go wrong! Okay. Looks like someone is here, Kume. Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly onto our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Who are they looking at? There is no one here. Destroy. I'm locked in this room with no way out. I entered into the cutscene during an Actor Chase event, which was pulling all the pillars in the room towards me. This meant I kept voiding out during the cutscene, unable to actually trigger the appearance of the Iron Knuckle fight, as voiding out during a cutscene just ends the cutscene prematurely with nothing activated. But the most unfortunate part here is I save stated right when this cutscene began, which means every time I load it, Actor Chase will always be active, and no matter how fast I tried to get through the slow automated text boxes, I could not get the fight to trigger before voiding out soon enough. I even tried exiting the dungeon and re-entering the boss room, which was an ordeal of its own, but not even that reset the cutscene and it just locked us in an empty room. In other words, a mix of my poor save timing and Actor Chase broke the boss and we can no longer progress through the dungeon. We don't fight the Iron Knuckle or Twin Rova, we don't get the Spirit Medallion, we don't meet up with Zelda and get the light arrows, we don't get to fight Ganon. I did manage to enter Ganon's castle to see what I could do there, and I was able to grab the golden gauntlets, but that was it. Without the light arrows, I'm not able to dispel the magical barrier around the central staircase, and I'm not able to reach Ganondorf. This one cutscene broke, and it affected the entire rest of the run significantly, which means, unfortunately, after all of this nonsense, after so many struggles, being set on fire, randomly dying, warping to the wrong places, and facing the end of the world, we were just not able to beat this game. This Chaos Edition run of Ocarina of Time comes to an abrupt end.
Or does it?
By restarting the game, restarting the file, making a new file, it gave me the option of starting in any of the adult dungeons. So I chose to start off in the Spirit Temple, because that's where we left off, and it gave me every item that I would logically be able to have up to that point, which includes the Megaton Hammer, which we ended up accidentally skipping back in the Fire Temple. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we're actually gonna fight this guy. Wow, I died immediately. Okay, hold on a second. We got pretty much just one shot. Oh, no. We got, oh my gosh. We got probably one shot at this whole, yeah. The explosions killed me. We have faster animations, which doesn't quite play out very well. Oh, we have hurt and heal swap. Okay, hold on, hit me again, hit me again. There we go. Now we're fully healed by way of axe. Okay, there we go. Whoa. What am I doing? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, Link! Wow. Wow, Link. No, I didn't lose bombs. I don't need them. Yeah, because I need that right now. I can't get anywhere. I can't fight Twin Rova if I can't get to her. My gosh. Can I do this upside down? Oh. And now we're just dead. Okay. Okay. Good hits. Not the dive! What are you doing? Too much fire in this arena, man. I can't move. Oh my gosh. You did great! I did not. My fingers. Link, you need to pick up the speed here, man. No! Link, my gosh, what is wrong with you, dude? She had one hit left. She had one hit left, and now we're purple. While we were finally able to take down Twin Rova, we run into yet another problem. Despite obtaining the Spirit Medallion, we were not able to activate the cutscene where we reunite with Zelda at the Temple of Time. Ocarina of Time only checks for the Shadow and Spirit Medallions when activating this cutscene, but though we have both, the cutscene would not load. My guess is it's not actually the medallions the game checks for, but rather us obtaining the medallions from Impa and Naboru. My original file had us getting the Shadow Medallion from Impa, but this new file skipped that check entirely. And it wasn't just the medallion checks this file skipped either, as every other event in the Temple of Time ended up playing in reverse. We met Sheik for the first time, then tried to go back in time, just for Ganondorf to taunt us, and we met Rauru again, and then we didn't go back in time. We created this weird temporal loop, but none of the triggers activated the cutscene we were actually looking for. I decided to go back to the Shadow Temple and try to fight Bongo Bongo again on this new file, but the camera was just not able to get through this fake wall for some reason, causing several crashes no matter what I tried. So our only option became making yet another new file, this time starting off in Ganon's castle directly. This does skip the trials, but that's probably for the best. They would have been an absolute pain with the Chaos Engine. After climbing the long staircase and fighting off some enemy groups, we soon face off against Ganondorf. There wasn't really much acting against me in this fight, to be honest, outside of my own lack of coordination. With some well-timed spin attacks, we take down the King of Evil and move on to the collapsing tower. The escape sequence played out mostly normal, except for this one part where I had to jump across a 5-foot gap. Normally, this wouldn't be a problem, except whenever we load into this area and try to move, the camera would fly out to the horizon and get stuck somewhere. If we try to jump off of the platform in this state, the game would crash. I wasted a lot of time trying to find a way across this gap, eventually managing to hold the camera in place with Z targeting. That solution seems obvious, sure, except the game had it disabled for some time, and we also had to first turn in the direction we wanted to face, which caused the camera to fly around, making turning awkward, and then quickly snap the camera in place to make the jump. What made this even more complicated was Zelda being right across this gap, as if we end up Z targeting her, Link won't be able to jump across the gap properly. We spent so much time here that we actually timed out and had to do the entire escape sequence again, but we were able to escape on our second try, which means now it's time for the final fight against Ganon and put this entire challenge behind us for good. Whoa! Okay, hold on. The B button was broken. Trying to use it crashed the game. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, Sword Collider. Here we go. Oh, Overall, things are going surprisingly well. Oh, it took away my arrows, and I can't pause because of the menu checkbox. Things are very janky right now, but we're making it through. I'm somehow not taking a hit at all. I'm not invincible. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, there we go. Ganon is down. One phase. I don't know why Ganon's arena is just green. Oh, I walked into the fire. Cool. I got hit, but it didn't count because I was in a cutscene. Ow. Oh, cool. Stop that. Why? Now, I can't tell where I am very well because of all the green. The warping around is not helping me. Ow. Ow. I can't tell what is happening. Does this not look like the most epic of conclusions? When you can't see what you're doing at all. We're doing this entire thing on half a heart because I can't find anything else. Oh my gosh, hit the tail. I ran to the fire. Yay, the green is gone. That actually kind of worked. We're working through it. We're getting there, slowly but surely. We're moonwalking on Ganon. We're styling on him. Alright, the backwards thing stopped. We're getting there. We are getting there. Come on, die already, man. The less time I spend here, the better. I'm pretty sure I'm doing damage to this guy, but he's not dying. I mean, useless weapons isn't a thing here, so I don't know why this isn't working. Peach. Just die already, man. Why is he not dead? I don't get it. Why is he taking so long? Hi, Zelda. Charmdar, what's up? Oh, okay. Have you not played it yet? Sure, I'm pretty sure you've played this already. There we go. Oh my gosh. And now everything's pink. Alright. This is it. I didn't even hit a button. I just walked up again and he did it himself. Okay, we're done. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, actor chase is the thing. Actor chase just pulls all the objects towards us. And it's kind of funny. Ancient creators of Hyrule. This cutscene's gonna break. There's no sages. All the sages are gone. We could make it to the end of the game. It was a lot. It was a lot. Now we're just down in the ground. And now Star Fox. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences. Zelda, we're taking fire. Do a barrel roll. I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to do this. We have to play. Oh, no, whoa. We have to play the cutscenes out as normal, regardless of what's happening. Now it's time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. Star Fox is out there living his best life. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Zelda, are you not the least bit concerned for the spaceship flying around and shooting us? Alex, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time. Oh, terrible credits music. Terrible music for the end credits. Yeah, okay. Hi, Malon. Take screenshot. It took a screenshot of Malon, you know? It's got good taste, I guess. Give us actor chase so we can see where everybody ends up. Come on. Show screenshot of Malon. It wouldn't be the end credits without a little bit of Dark Link. There's no Master Sword. Where'd the Master Sword go? The Master Sword's just gone. Where did that go? Void out, we died. Okay, cool. What's happening here? Music swap. In Gerudo Valley. Gerudo Valley has the end credits. Oh no, we're purple! Well, that's the end. Oh, it doesn't really know how to make do with that. It's just a muddy brown.